afternoon. It's the Texas Rangers and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound now, Brandon Woodruff. What do we have on him?
Yeah, but when you're a teammate of a guy like this, you love when it's his turn to pitch. He's out there on the mound carrying himself with a ton of confidence. That gives other guys confidence that, hey, the other team's not going to score much. All we've got to do is have good at-bats, put up some runs, and we should be able to get a win. He's got some of the best stuff around the league. So if he's on, he has the ability to control the game, and guys aren't really going to get much to hit.
Righty delivers. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Righty to the plate. And now it's filled up. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Now, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in the lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table centers on the base pass, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction causes you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being...
Got it! Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the first, and our pitcher tonight, John Gray.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes this stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Thompson racing over to make the catch. Now it's Christian Yelich.
No left fielder.
1 and 2 here. Hard on the ground at first, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Yeah, he's absolutely burned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of standing with the pace. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Swing and a miss, and the count 1 and 2.
Well, he got away with a mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
He was a little late on that. Oh, I bet it's late on that one.
Here comes the pitch. A foul ball, he stays alive.
That definitely would have been a
At
home run.
second with 2 down. On the ground, Ibanez collects it. Sends it to first, and Renfroe is retired. And that is that. Milwaukee. And with ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Keston Kira. The 1-1. Lays down the line. Base hit right field. Colton Wong up to hit.
batting too. The second baseman. Go there. Whoa.
That one ripped. Way back there.
Huh?
And it's gone.
Sir.
He'll circle the base.
Shut up!
Just
Get
like
up!
that.
Get out of here!
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat.
Well, that was low. Low up.
Pitched the drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of there.
Really?
That means in the game. And 6-4.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
Sale's a strikeout pitcher, and the thing about it is he'll throw strikes early, but then start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance.
So just about set now.
The
Now
60
it's the
style
veteran outfielder,
and the
Aaron
Angels
Anderson. And Sale deals. And it is 2-1.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone. It's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
Next offering is foul back. In the air, left field, down the line. Rice makes the play, and there's one away. Here's Joe Madden's lineup for the Angels. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you've got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat, perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out. Mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
On the ground, right side, and Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely, and if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Trout. Big time power.
Center fielder, number 27.
Mike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Fenway, getting the nod in this one, Patrick Sandoval.
So this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you're looking at an opposing lineup. When they see him out there on the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starters some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Swing and a line drive caught. Straight vibes now. And now the lefty that one, it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back now at Fenway. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Kevin Euclid now for play. Soft contact in the air and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through his first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
This to third, and it stays fair. And that keeps the inning alive.
Smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it. Both you and I know how much attention to detail that J.D. Martinez pays. Kind of makes me think of Albert Pujols, who has been called the machine at times during his career. I venture to say you could put J.D. Martinez in that same category, at least the way into the
how did he catch that one? Holy fuck!
Things you can do as an outfielder.
What trout?
You make a diving catch and you end the inning. That gets the boys fired up in the dugout.
Wow. I gotta admit, that was a great catch.
Out of the third.
Of course, I don't like to. Okay.
Bottom of the inning. And here is Devers. And the pitch. Well struck, right field. That's back.
Oh!
Pulls it in on the loading track.
Ow.
Typically not easy to
Yeah.
get center field, but he almost did right there. Got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Here's Reese McGuire.
What's he here for? I wonder how close it was. Okay. I thought that I had got
The
it.
pitch. Popped up. Anderson racing over to make the catch. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Johnny Damon. Ball to strike. This one popped up. Fletcher makes the catch, and that'll do it. For Boston, they trip.
Know the old thing?
Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for Boston, Tanner Bogarts. The wind and the pitch. That one is absolutely belted back there, and it hits the fence. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut it down, going for 2. So up next, Wade Boggs. His first at-bat was a strikeout. To the right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize the changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, David Ortiz.
Oh, I should not have swung. I should have held up.
Balance as well.
I should have held up.
On the ground, right side.
Check. I know exactly
Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Red Sox go down quiet. New inning. Back here at Fenway. And here's the first baseman, Kevin Euclid. The pitch. Hit hard, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
3-1 swinging a drive. Deep left field. Great effort on the leaping grab.
Wow.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. 2 outs. Bounce to the right. Over to Fletcher. Out number 3. The Red Sox lead 1. They're still down. Back in Boston, bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate, Reese McGuire. The 2-1. Ground ball right side. Rendon collects. In plenty of time to first, and a quick out number 1.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
To the right side, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No time. He's safe.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, man. A bit of a lost start for Song, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty much did the opposite of what you want to do with the pitch on the outside part of the plate like that. Just rolled over, but good hustle down the line and got the infield knock. You can feel
I
this
think I
crowd
should've-
waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Still 2 down now, and here is Wade Boggs. At the belt and fire. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Damon off the first with 2 away. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to Walsh. That takes care of Boggs. And the inning.
I tried, but I'll just press forward to the end of the game. 2-1. Wow.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves.
80s style jerseys on
First
display.
pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab, Greg Maddux. How about a report on him, Chris?
So, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistency. I mean, this guy's got a proven track record. You know when he takes the ball and goes out there to compete, he's going to give you everything he's got. Unload the tank, try to pitch deep into the ball game, and he almost always finds a way to make it very tough on opposing lineups, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support. They'll see what they can do for him.
You have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Out to short, Swanson over to pick it up. Gets it to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Got it third. So digging in, Adrian Gonzalez. Strike 2. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. foul ball. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Padres go down quietly. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
1-2 now on Acuna. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Dansby Swanson stands in. The shortstop, Dansby. Acuna runs. In there for strike three. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. And Aaron, next up for the Braves. And a 1-1. Up the middle. Cronenworth throws out a first. And that is out number 2. Batting fourth. Here's Ty Sinkers lined up for the Braves. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boogie, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone,
that ends the inning, so we take a break. One left for Atlanta.
I tried. But
Welcome back. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Eddie Matthews. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson next up for the Braves.
I really want this one.
Swing, and that ball smashed down the line. And foul ball. Now. And that one almost got him.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Oh, now this is blasted.
Go, go, go!
There, on its way. Gone. Matt Olson goes deep. And they're on the scoreboard.
Bong, 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 do 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 do.
You know what pitch he wanted to hit? Spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
4-6. It's a highway, but